Once again, our honourable elected representatives have gone to great lengths to cover up the nationwide disgusting atrocities enacted upon young white girls over many years by Pakistani grooming gangs. Conservative or Labour, these morally bankrupt, self-serving turds have long been prepared to abandon any trace of basic decency in the pursuit of power. It's not their children being defiled, so they don't give a toss. As the new year begins, despicable Jess Phillips, Labour's safeguarding minister, has refused to launch a public inquiry into historic atrocities committed by Islamic men upon white children in Oldham, just one of several places where this horrendous criminality has taken place for years, and particularly between 2008 and 2013, while Keir Starmer was head of the Crown Prosecution Service. As anyone with two brain cells to rub together knows by now, for decades the government, the CPS, the police, the mainstream media all willfully turned a blind eye to the industrial-scale defilement of young white girls by Pakistani Muslims across the country because they were all scared of being accused of racism and Islamophobia. Spineless toe rags, the most trusted people in the most senior positions of authority, knowingly facilitated this evil that was perpetrated by Islamic communities. And amongst the most guilty of this, our current Prime Minister Keir Starmer. And so Jess Scumbag Phillips and the rest of Starmer's parasitic cronies are now consequently stooping to the most appalling depths of dishonour and deception to protect him, to protect themselves, to cling on to their position of power, money and privilege at all costs, even while children are being horrendously violated. Inspiring, isn't it? If you devote your entire career to protecting Islamic nonces like Keir Starmer has, maybe one day you could be Prime Minister too, with the full backing of the progressive establishment. A progressive establishment that had incendiary conniptions over Boris Johnson eating some cake during lockdown, but now just shrugs their shoulders at Starmer's willful failure to protect thousands of children from horrific exploitation. But now this has gone from being a national story to an international one, Elon Musk having used his X platform to draw millions of people's attention to it. Now the whole world knows about the utterly vile and corrupt left-wing establishment that has dragged this country into the gutter. Labour are finished, Tories are finished. The British public will put up with many things, but not the state-sanctioned defilement of their children by protected immigrant communities. If there was any justice in the world, there would be an immediate dissolution of Parliament and a general election in which both the nonce-protecting Labour and Conservative parties were prohibited from fielding candidates. But we're currently about as far from a just and fair world as it's possible to be, aren't we? New tour date now on sale in Southampton on the 12th of February, ticket link beneath this video. Only 40% of people who regularly watch my YouTube videos are actually channel subscribers, so please do click that subscribe button. And if you'd like me to keep making these videos, please do support me via Patreon or PayPal, or by clicking the thanks button beneath this video. Thanks for watching.